Today's project is working with lace. Creative project is working with lace and tank tops. Cami tank tops. I have a black one. Pink one. Gray one. And a white one. This project entails taking the lace. We have a black lace, a white lace, hot pink lace, and a light powder pink lace. We're gonna take the lace after we measure how much we need. And we're gonna sew some along the edge, the top edge of the tank cami, and around the border of the tank cami to give it a little frill to make it look more pretty and girly like. I hope you enjoy this project. All right, first I measured out each one of the after I measured around the border of the cami, I laid out how much lace I was gonna need. I measured it here on my sewing board, and I need a border of 41 inches long because it goes all the way around the border, the bottom border of the cami. So since I have 4 camis, I got 4 colors, and I already pre-measured them down. Now I'm going to cut them. Alright, so now we cut each one of them the length that it needs for the border. I haven't measured the top part yet. I'm going to show you how I do the bottom border first with the sewing machine. Alright, and we use the measuring tape to measure around the border of the cami. Alright, or you can use a ruler. I'm going to slide my sewing machine in the video so you can see what I'm about to do. Okay, that's the black lace and the white lace, hot pink lace, and powder pink lace. All right, so the gray one I pulled up first. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our powder pink lace and we're gonna pin it around the border of the cami. See if you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the straight edge and I'm laying it on the outside of the cami. We let it like so we'll have a little bit of the lace hanging off the border of the cami, like this. Like that. So I'm gonna pin it down. I don't really have to pin it down because I'm used to sewing. Pinning will take me a long time. So I'm just gonna pin a little bit of it down to show you how to get started. Show you how to get started and make sure you have it all laid in the same direction. All right, since I'm right-handed, I'm gonna start by laying my cami and my lace down to my left side and lay it under the sewing machine. All right. Hope you can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, I got it laid down and I got it flat. So now I'm gonna pull my cami around real neat. Hold my lace right on top of the bottom border of the cami. And proceed to sew. I'm using white thread as my contrast thread. And I'm using a zigzag. I hope you can see it. So you notice I didn't have to pin it all the way around. I'm just taking my time and pulling it along the border, holding it flat as I stitch along around the border of the cami. It's always best to make sure you cut a little bit more of the lace that you're going to sew, because you can always cut off, but it makes it look a little not so neat if you got to add it. And so I'm going to take this little piece and trim it off, fold it to overlap the starting piece that I did, so that I blend together, and then I'm going to sew down the side of it, connect it. All right, now we're going to pull that up, and I'm going to show you how it looks so far. See how the border looks around the bottom of the cami with the lace on it? Make it look real pretty. So we're gonna bind this side so it won't come loose. You just make one stitch right up the middle, and it'll hold it in place. Back stitch. Pull up your needle and trim your thread. All right, we're gonna do all the borders just like this. Then we'll measure the top part, the bodice part of the cami. We'll measure the bodice part of the cami, this top part, on all of them. And we'll sew some lace up top, and we'll let you see how that looks. All right, the next color I pull up is the light pink. And I think we're gonna put, the hot pink on the light pink. No, we're gonna put white. We're gonna put the white on the white, on the soft pink. We're gonna trim that with the white border. So we lay it up here. Make sure you have your right side of your lace out. It's a flat side on lace, and it's a rough side. The rough side is the right side. You want to lay the flat side, the smooth side, against the smooth side of your border. You fold it in, make it look neat. You lay it down. This one you don't have to have that much of it hanging off, because it's a small, it's a not so wide of a border. And I'm still using a zigzag stitch. And I'm gonna hold it flat as I sew around. Again, we had a little bit more. So what we're gonna do is trim a little bit, fold it again like we did, and fold it over so it overlap, because we're gonna attach it down the middle when we're done. Stitch, pull up, press a foot, and pull out your thread from the needle, trim it, and see, show you how this one looks. Just add a little lace, make it look a little bit more feminine, make you feel more pretty when you're wearing it. All right, we're gonna go down the middle. And then we're gonna take another stitch around the bottom, closer to the bottom border of this one, because this one will roll up if when you wash it. So I'm gonna make sure I got it tacked down at the top and at the bottom. At the top, wait, let me see if I can show you. At the top and right there at the bottom, I'm gonna sew around. So here we go. See if we got our bottom thread pulled out. It is. Now, here we go. Get that tack down at the bottom. Got to the end of it. Now I'm pulling out my thread from the presser foot. Gonna trim my thread off so it don't be none hanging out from the garment. And I'm gonna let you see how it looks so far. Okay, and we're gonna put that one to the side until we get ready to do part of it. Next, we're gonna do the black one. I think I'm gonna put the hot pink around the black one. I'm just making them contrast so they'll look a little different. Give them some pizzazz. All right, here's our lace. Also on this with the wide lace, we have a flat side, a back side, and a front side. The back side is the smooth side, the rough side is the front. So we always want to lay the smooth side against the smooth side of the garment when we're working with lace. I fold it like so. We're gonna have a little bit hanging off the edge and give it some frilliness, and we lay it under the machine. I'm still using a white thread for contrast because I like the contrast when I'm sewing. But you can match thread if you like. But this is an undergarment, so no one's gonna see what color the thread is. I'm still working with the zigzag stitch. Again, we got a little bit more. So we're gonna fold it so we can overlap. Back stitch. Pull up your presser foot, pull up the needle, pull out, and we're gonna trim our thread just as we did on the other garments. And let me show you how this one look with the black and the hot pink. Okay. And we're gonna run another stitch along the bottom of that one also so that we can make sure that the lace stays down and lays still. Flush up on the garment. Like that. We got it laid under the needle in the presser foot, and we begin to sew. I'm changing to a, well, it looks fine. It's getting in the grooves with this lace. I'll switch it to a straight stitch. By the way, this is a Singer Classic sewing machine. Purchased from Walmart. It's not no real expensive machine, but it sews great. A small arts and craft project. Making curtains, pillowcases, shower curtains, stuff like that. Anything where you have to do basic straight zigzag stuff. The machine to work this way. We at the cut. Now we is folding and we're gonna overlap. Make it neat and tight, and then we're gonna go down the middle to make sure we hold it in place. Trim thread. All right, let's see how the white with the black contrast look. See if you like that. And there we go. That one looks really pretty. Okay, we're gonna make sure we go down the middle of our well, this is a thin one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run another stitch right along the border down there to make sure that it stays in place after a wash and wear. All right. Okay. Let's show you. We're getting ready to do the top part now. That's the bottom. And let's make sure we get those other ones done too. Well, I will do them. But right now we're getting ready to measure for the top part of the bodice with the same colored lace for the top part. So we're gonna slide the sewing machine out right quick so we can measure and cut. All right, we got the gray one came up first again. So we're gonna lay it down like this so you can see what we're working on. We're working right here in this area. So I did the light colored pink with this gray. So here's the light colored lace. You just take it, you can just lay it to measure it if you like. Fit it around, see how it goes. And then you cut. For this one, I think I need to show you a technique called gathering the stitch, but I'm gonna see if I could work around that a different way. So I cut. Then we fold on the corners right here. And I'm gonna pin it down. All right. I'm gonna try to work around not having to do a gathering stitch. think I have to do one. So that's good. Okay, let me let you see how that look pinned down. Give you a good idea how it's gonna look when it's done. And we're gonna do all the other t-shirts the same way. The black one, the pink one, and the white one. And that's how it's gonna look at the top to match the bottom. All right, we did that one. Now let's do the black one with the hot pink. Take the hot pink ribbon. Remember the smooth side against the smooth side of the fabric. So I feel it, and I started this end. Begin pinning it down. All right. That's the hot pink at the top. Then it's the hot pink at the bottom. We'll put that one over there. Now let's do this one. See if I can speed up my process. I want you to get bored with me. Smooth side. I'm not gonna pin this one all the way because it's the narrow edge, so all I have to do is just hold it in place and sew it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just put a few pins. I'm not gonna go all the way across this one with the pins. Because I think you got the idea now. All right, we'll put that over. Alright, just like the pink one, we're just gonna pull this one along because it's easy to sew flat straight across without having to put that many pins in it. So I'm gonna start with this one first. Alright, here we go, proceeding on with doing the black lace against the white. It's tricky sometimes. Because it's such a thin spot you're working with. And to just lay it like so. Take it out. Making sure you have it right against the edge of the bodice part of the camis. I'm not gonna fold them, just sew this and cut it because this is a little tricky with in such a thin space you're working with. But it still look neat because the lace, the way it's made, you don't really have to make a clean finish. So here's that one. Here's the whole garment, bottom, top. It might cause your thread to buckle and the lace too. Back stitch. I started on the side of that ribbon because it's so wide, so I had to make sure I take that side down before I started. And there we go. We got it started. Make sure you don't sew down your strap. do this side the same way. Stitch a little bit. Put your needle down. Pick up your presser foot and turn it. Turn your garment so you can go down the side part of it. All right. Then we're gonna pick it up. Pull it from under there. Trim our thread. Cut a loose our garment. Slide it out so you can see how it looks. Okay. See, I did it on the side. You can see with the white thread. I did that so you can see, and plus I like the contrast thread, so that's why I did it like that. And that's the black. Now we got one more. It's the gray one with the light pink lace. Let's pull our machine back in. We're gonna start at the long side of this one too, because it's a wide piece of lace. Pull out 3. Now here are the finished products of that project of putting lace around the borders of girl cami tees. I lost my thought for a minute. I trimmed each one of these these girl camis with lace at the bottom of the at the border of the t-shirt and at the top of the t-shirt around the neck. And this how it came out with the white one, the black one, a pink one, and a gray one. You can dress them up or dress them down. I hope you enjoyed this short video about how to do a creative art project with some of your garments that you have that you might want to spruce up and make them look a little bit more prettier. Thanks for watching. Here's a closer look at the tees so you can see the lace and how well it lays against the fabric when it's sewed down. I just want to let you see a close up.